If you're watching this video, you'll probably come across LamWarp's video on Counter-Strike Condition Zero deleted scenes. Or one of the other videos on that game. There's like 5 or 6 of them actually. We're not doing deleted scenes in this video. Instead, I'll be talking about the other single-player mode that Counter-Strike offers, Tour of Duty. A mode unique to Condition Zero, it's much more obscure than the campaign and deleted scenes. This mode pits you against AI opponents, going map to map until you complete every map available in the base game. You might think that doesn't constitute a story, does it? Well, the game calls it one. Lead your elite counterterrorism team through increasingly challenging scenarios, thwarting the plans of the evil terrorist groups bent on death and destruction. The fate of countless innocent victims is in your hands. The actual game mode is unfortunately nowhere near as exciting as the description makes it sound. Lastly, as per the description, you always play as the counter-terrorist in these missions. When you begin Tour of Duty, you are given a choice between 4 difficulty levels, and also the option to enable or disable the tutor. Except that one is bugged, so you can't actually turn it off. Anyways, the skill level of the bots, as well as the challenges you're given, change between the modes, and friendly fire is turned on at hard and expert difficulties. Well, the bots will still complain about friendly fire if you shoot them, regardless of whether it's enabled or not. I started on normal difficulty at first. Now, I will preface this by saying I am not a good CS player. The last time I touched CSGO was 3 years ago. But still, I did not expect to get my ass kicked by AI made in 2004. After that, I quickly moved on to easy difficulty so that I could actually finish this game in a reasonable amount of time. Anyways, the first thing you do after choosing the difficulty is choosing a map. You can choose any of the maps as long as you have unlocked the tour they belong to. Complete all the maps in one tour and you unlock the next, until you complete all 6 tours of duty. Once you choose a map, you move to another menu where you get to choose your teammates. You start off with 2 points with only 1 point squaddies available for use. You can either quick pick for a random set of teammates or choose yourself. You have 3 statistics to note here: skill, co-op, and bravery. Starting with skill, the lower the skill, the less accurate the bot becomes, and the more time they take to react to enemies, with the low skill level bots just straight up being dead. To dumb it down, it's basically the difficulty level of your bot teammates. Higher skill level bots can pretty much take on whole teams at once. At top level, the bot gets 100% accuracy and near instant reaction times.
2 to go. Hang on, I'm coming. I dropped the ball.
Next, you have co-op. This affects the likelihood of the bot following your orders. Yeah, you can order the bots around, but we'll get to that in a bit, so let's skip ahead to bravery for now. Bravery affects the aggressiveness of the bot. The more brave they are, the more likely they'll take a fight even when outnumbered. They will actively roam and try to hunt down enemies. Less brave bots will instead run away from groups of enemies and play more passively, preferring to camp bomb spots, for example. After you're done choosing your teammates, you can finally begin playing. Press B to open the buy menu, use a preset, or buy your own weapons. Just make sure you don't forget to buy ammo if you do. You'll also note that while in the buy menu, the game is paused. In this game mode, entering the buy menu or pressing escape will both pause the game. There is also no timer for the buy period, so you can actually return to buy whatever you want, whenever you want to. The classics are all there, and this game shares pretty much all of its weapons with Counter-Strike's source. You have assault rifles for medium to long range, shotguns and SMGs for close range, grenades, armor, etc. One worthy mention is the tactical shield, as later games remove the item. It fills your primary slot and you can only use pistols with it. Certain challenges will require you to use it. One other mention is night vision goggles. They are present in CS Source too. I just mentioned them because they're entirely useless. Lastly, attaching and detaching silencers in this game is near instant. You can swap weapons mid-animation and it won't cancel. Let's go over the first map, Dust. Note that this is Dust 1 we're talking about here, not Dust 2. You can see that the challenges are different between normal difficulty and easy difficulty, with easy difficulty simply requiring us to kill a single enemy, while normal difficulty requires us to kill 5 enemies, survive 1 round with 1 kill, and win 1 round in 75 seconds. In order to complete a map, you must win at least 3 rounds, have a 2-win lead, as well as having completed all the challenges listed. Complete all the maps in one tour of duty, and you move on to the next until you complete all of them. As you progress through the maps, you earn more points with which to hire more bots, and you unlock higher skill level bots as well, which cost more. Remember the co-op stat we talked about? In this mode, the player, you, are always referred to as the commander, and you have preset orders which you can give to your teammates. Press X, Z, or C to bring up communication options. Commands from C seem to be ignored by the bots as they're not exactly orders, so we'll talk about Z and X hotkeys instead. Those bring up orders which can be given to the bots, and they'll either obey or refuse and do their own thing. Their willingness to obey your orders depends on how cooperative they are. Besides get in position, which seems to do nothing, all orders have some sort of effect. You can tell the bots to stick together, guard a location, fall back and regroup, etc. Unless they have bad cooperation, they'll usually obey your commands. Having your group stick together, for example, can be important in hostage rescue maps as you are the attacker in that game mode. They also will not defuse bombs or rescue hostages unless you, the commander, is dead.
Roger. Roger that. Affirmative. 2 enemies left. The bomb's at A. 1 guy left. Roger. We'll cover you. You defuse the bomb, sir. We need you to defuse that bomb, sir. Please defuse the bomb, sir. Alright. That was it. Sir, defuse the bomb!
The hostage AI in this game is quite interesting. They are much more advanced than other CS games. They will try to evade gunfire and grenades, and when they're following you, they can seemingly find a way over any obstacle blocking their way. They'll climb, sprint, jump to try and keep up with you.
We've got the situation under control.
They also have their own HP bars, so they're not invincible like in CSGO. Before delivering my final remarks, I'd like to point out that Ritual made some great soundtracks for this game. And though they're not part of this game mode, I want to make use of what I believe are the best tracks out of them all. So here they are, alongside the highlights of my journey to complete this game. Once you complete all 6 tours of duty, you earn a medal. Each difficulty has its own medal, so you have 4 medals in total that you can achieve. All in all, while this game has interesting aspects that makes it different from modern CS, I would not include Tour of Duty in that list, and that's probably also why this is the only CS game to include it. You have the option to download and play custom maps, so if you want to play Condition Zero, I would suggest doing that instead. You can also play multiplayer. This game still has a community, though it is the smallest out of all CS games on Steam, excluding deleted scenes. In the end, Condition Zero never had a chance to shine because it was released only months before Source. If you bought the Valve Complete Pack, Counter-Strike Condition Zero is also included in the pack, so you can always try it out yourself. It's only about 1 GB in size.